Alright, so it is currently 66 degrees in the house, and I'd like to have it a little bit warmer than that, and it is definitely over 66 outside. So what I've done is I've opened all the windows for the rooms in here, and even in the bathroom, and I've done so in the long room as well. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the W12 GE box fan, window fan, whole house fan, whatever you want to call it. And that's going to help pull the air through the house. But before we can do that, I'm going to go ahead and switch on some fans to help circulate the air in the house. There's the kitty. She likes it whenever the windows are open. And turn on this fan here. Turn on this Lasco. These will help move the air through this long room. And then we'll go ahead and turn on this GE box fan on high. This thing starts hard on high. Brilliant startup sound though. It is moving a ton of air right now. You see the curtain, it's pulled away from the window. If I push it down, it should just pop right back up. Yeah. Very nice. And it's not that loud. It's very quiet actually. See how the airflow is in the rooms. Use the airflow measurement of justice, or whatever you want to call it, to help with the airflow measurement. We'll see what we can get. As you see, we're getting some airflow from the rooms. I guess if the curtain wasn't enough, we'll do this window too. Why not? I'm gonna see if it's accurate. Here it is. It's moving. That's being brought in from the window. Check each of the rooms. So we have this room here. Looks like some air is going out of this room. Looks like the wind is coming in from this side. Got a little bit of air coming in, and then some through this. I wonder what would happen if I was actually to close this window, how much air would be pulled through these rooms. Because I don't have to really have a fan in this window, really. Alright, this window's closed. Now let's see how much air we get through these rooms. Oh yeah, I see. Much more air. And see if I go actually in the hallway. See a little bit more. I wonder which room it's coming from the most. I think it's this one. It's weird. There is definitely airflow. I can feel it. I don't think the toilet paper can really feel it. It's not as much as the whole house fan would do per se, mainly because the whole house fan is not in the right part of the house. Because the only reason why is the fact that the windowsills in the kitchen are the ones that are big enough to handle the weight and airflow of this fan. So If I put it in here, I get a better result, but then that sort of impedes the walkway a little bit. Take a look outside. See what it's like outside. You see, it's blowing the plants pretty good. There it is. It's the front grill that's vibrating. And the air coming out of that is cold. Or cooler than it is outdoors right now, so. Yeah. It's running very well. Wobbly though. One of these blades is not mounted as well as the other. Focus on the screen, focus on the above. Above is vibrating a bit. You can also tell by the grade. But as you can see, if it was in the walkway, since this fan is such a broad airflow, anybody who would come up to the house would just get blasted by the air from this fan, so it's worth a shot. I might move it over just to see how different the airflow would be, but I doubt it would be any better. This is what it looks like and sounds like from the street. Pretty quiet for a 60s box fan. Definitely more quiet than a modern day box fan, that is for sure. Looks a lot better in the window too. It's not quite as vulgar appearing as the newer ones are. Still runs like new though, and that makes a pretty good breeze through the house. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and move it over to the other window and see how much the airflow would change. Alright, so I've moved it now to a different window. We're going to go ahead and start it up again and see. Motor still runs good. This has a little bit of a noisy startup. As you can see, there's the motor spinning away. And if you're standing right in front of it, you can feel it definitely pulling the air. The blades are huge. I don't really feel any difference of air. We've added an addition. The only reason why I can open up this window now is not only because the fan's in it, but because there's not as much sun. But this air coming through, there's virtually little to no air coming through this. Mainly because I think most of the air is flowing out of it, plus the window is here. Let's go ahead and take a look outside and see how it looks. It's gonna look normal. It's gonna look perfectly fine, so there's not gonna be anything weird with it. You hear it on the wall. It doesn't vibrate the house though. You can see, there it is. Running away. vibrate a bit, that's for sure. But it's plugged directly into the wall now, so I guess that's good. It must have a more sustainable power supply. Not that that Google router is taking up a lot of power, so. Yeah, it's working pretty good. And check the feeling of the air through the house. Yeah, I do feel a little bit more air coming through these windows, so I don't know. Still makes no difference to me. Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and play some games and enjoy this cool breeze that this fan is generating. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.